I would do anything just to get you back again. I would do anything at all. No, I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. Let me just hold your hand once more.
Alright guys, what's going on? Good morning, and good morning. It's a beautiful, blessed, as you can see, sunshiny day. But with that being said, y'all, this is God's day, and with that being said, what's going on, guys? Back again with another video, back again with another video, back again with another video. So you see this gorgeous and handsome and shiny face, might I add, you already know that there's more Pokemon Go info. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about a little something, because the video is going to be a little bit short today, because there's only one topic that I want to talk about today. So, guys, we're not going to jump into that video now, but we're going to jump into that video right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so basically before I start this video, I want to let you guys know that this video might seem a bit late, but it's not actually late. See, the thing is I wasn't going to make a video to begin with, only because, well, I made a video previous to this one, so you guys already know about the Sinnoh stone and everything that I was talking about in the previous video. However, the only reason I'm making this video is because I've noticed on social media that some people have been hitting me up asking me about the Sinnoh stone. How does it work? Where did it get it? How did it get it? When did it get it? So it encouraged me to make a video for you guys. So for those of you that don't know about the Sinnoh stone, or you know, anything else that I'm going to be talking about, we're also going to be talking about the Meltan box also, and we're going to be talking about that a little bit too. So this is basically what the video is basically going to be on until the next video, which I'm going to be talking about something else also. I don't want to give away no spoilers or anything like that, but we're going to talk about this for now. So guys, that's basically why this video is being put up. And like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, sub, and also know that my last video is going to be, the link is going to be down in the description below. So with that being said, guys, we're going to talk about everything that's going on now in Pokemon Go, as far as all the updates, the events, and so forth and so on. So yeah, so let's get right into it. So here it says News Roundup, Hatchathon event is live. New Gen 4 evolutions, new shiny Pokemon, boxes, and let's go. Now, like I said, most of you already know what's going on and everything like that. Yeah. So basically, I'm just gonna go over this whole thing, so that way you guys can be clear exactly what's going on, even though you might already know. But like I said, since I've got some previous notifications on, you know, certain things that people wasn't sure of or whatever, so that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to cover for you, that information regarding Pokemon Go. So let's jump into it. Alright, so basically, let's get started. Now, it says, Trainers, Niantic has dropped a new event at 1 PM PST, calling it the Hatchathon. At the time of this writing, the stat rework is live again. This eccentric event is active, and it appears new Sinnoh Pokemon are live. With the new Sinnoh stone being their introduction, not only all of this, but the Switch connectivity to Let's Go appears to be active. There are new box sales, and there are soon to be new Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu hats for your avatar. Now, there's a ton to go through, so we're going to separate this out and cover it one by one. Exactly what we're going to be doing. So, basically, I'm just going to read this update real quick. It says, glitch text is now reverted, so Sinnoh Stone is properly labeled, and Meltan's region is simply unknown, which means you wouldn't know how to get Meltan, because basically you just got to go out there and search for it. Which is basically what we've already been doing since Meltan first dropped, right after the Community Day event. After the Chikorita event, a couple of community days ago, or community events ago. So now, anyway, here it says updated 2km egg hatches with known list. A community manager on Reddit had confirmed the Sinnoh stone dropping from research breakthrough, as well as confirming that there will be additional means in the future. Alright, so now Hatchathon and Sinnoh evolutions. Now, from November 14th at 1 PM PST, which was actually just yesterday, PST, to November 27th at 1 PM PST. Obviously, by the time I post this, it's going to be the next day, so really it's going to be 2 days ago. So yeah, basically, here it says 2km eggs are going to be incredibly exciting. not only will they have Pokemon that evolve in Sinnoh, with the confirmed hatches so far being Porygon, Rhyhorn, and Magby, but there's going to be the introduction of Shiny Elekid. So you can hatch Shiny Elekid from a 2K M egg. Now remember, we already was able to hatch Elekid period from a 2K M egg, although I haven't seen one in a good while, you know, since the evolution of Pokemon Go. But now Shiny Elekid is now in Pokemon Go. So you can hatch that from 2K M eggs. Just like 7K M eggs, you can hatch other Pokemon that, you know, instead of just Alolan forms. Now, although some people saying we should get rid of the Alolan Pokemon and put some other specific Pokemon in those eggs, which I agree. And I'm saying that because I've seen it on social media and I totally agree with it. However, we will update this page as confirmed hatches come along, so keep an eye out for the list. Alright, so now this is what it is. Basically, we can get the evolution forms of Porygon, Rhyhorn, Magby, Elekid, Murkrow, Togepi, Sneasel, and Badou. Now let's go over this. Now, by getting Porygon, you can get Porygon Z, which is the evolution form of Porygon 2. Because Porygon evolves to Porygon 2, and Porygon 2 evolves to Porygon Z. That is if you have the Sinnoh Stone. Which, just to let you remind you, the Sinnoh Stone has never been in the main series. It's actually been something that's made up by Niantic. So this way we wouldn't have to just use, because really you have to use like Shiny Stone and everything like that. But I guess they figured, well, it makes no sense to have all those stones. Although it would make sense because it was part of the main series. They just said, well, let's put Diamond and Pearl together, since these Pokemon are originally from Diamond and Pearl. Let's put it together like an exclamation point or whatever, and let's create a stone out of it. So that way you just use just one stone on every one of these evolution Pokemon, so you can basically get your Gen 4 Pokemon. So now, Porygon, you need Porygon 2. So if you have a Porygon, make sure you do evolve into a Porygon 2 first, and then obviously use the Sinnoh Stone, the new Sinnoh Stone that just dropped, and you evolve it into a Porygon Z. Now, however, with Rhyhorn, it's the same situation. Rhyhorn evolves to Rhydon. To get Rhyperior, the Sinnoh Stone, you have to use that. But I'm going to read through this, and once I finish, I'm going to tell you some valuable information about this. Now, Magby is Magmar into Magmortar. Obviously, you get the Shiny now. We've been already introduced to Shiny Magby. Some people already hatched it, but that's the only way to actually get Shiny Magby, because remember, these are baby Pokemon, baby forms of Gen 1 Pokemon. So, Magby, Magmar, Magmortar. So basically, if you have a Shiny Magby, you want that Shiny Magmortar. Same with Shiny Elekid, it's possible, and Shiny Murkrow, which I'm still trying to find mine. And then you can get Shiny Honchkrow, because remember, Murkrow evolves into Honchkrow. And then Togepi. See, these are the Pokemon that's already out, because the rest of the Pokemon that Gen 4 Pokemon that you've seen, they're not exactly out yet. So basically, like Eevee and all of them, but we're gonna talk about that also. But Eevee, its evolution forms like Glaceon and Leafeon, I know a lot of people like myself are waiting for it. It's not exactly out yet, but these are the Pokemon that are out now that you can get as far as Gen 4 Pokemon. So now, basically Murkrow, like I said, you can get Murkrow, and obviously Shiny Murkrow. You can hatch Togepi, and by get I mean hatch, of course. So I mean, I say hatch all the time, but that's what I mean. So anyhow, Togepi you can hatch, and the shiny variant. Also, shout out to Mystic 7. He actually hatched his shiny Togepi, so bless up to him. And Sneasel, you can get Weavile, Badou, which is we just got the baby form of Roselia, and you can receive its shiny form. And then since we have shiny Badou, and I'm gonna tell you a little something too about this. The reason why they added the shiny Badou is because Roselia is already shiny. It wouldn't make sense to have just Badou, even though Badou evolves into Roselia, you know. And at the time, we only had just Roselia, so that's why they made Roselia shiny. It wouldn't make any sense to have a non-Badou that was non-shiny, and then evolve it and just not be shiny, and then evolve it to. Although you can do it that way, but it still would make sense because that's the baby form, and you want to evolve it to Roselia, so you can get that shiny Roserade, you know. So it's just like with the rest of them, you know, shiny. It wouldn't make sense to not have shiny Magby or shiny Elekid. That's why they made Elekid shiny also, because it wouldn't make sense to have, you know, shiny Magby but not shiny Magmar. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. You have to get a shiny Magmar to evolve into a shiny Magmar to get that shiny Magmar. If you guys understand, you know, then hopefully you guys can understand. Just, you know, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, now basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about in the beginning was the about, you know, Porygon, Rhyhorn, and everything like that. Give me one second, guys. Hold on. Alright, guys. So basically what I wanted to explain to you all about this was the Sinnoh Stone. And like I said, a lot of people don't really know how to actually get it. Like I said, in specifically Facebook, a lot of people who are friends with me on Facebook, a few people or a couple of people hit me up saying that they want to know how to get the Sinnoh Stone. Well, I basically let them know, but for those of you that don't know, I was only actually blessed to actually get my Sinnoh Stone because, well, I haven't actually got my research breakthrough yet, and I was actually shocked to actually see it, and I just got it yesterday, so that's how I was able to get my Magmortar. So shout out to myself on that one. And no, I don't spoof anymore. And that's because that was a little inside joke on Facebook. But anyway, you guys know who I'm talking about. Anyhow, with that being said, the only way to get a Sinnoh Stone is you have to wait for your 7-day breakthrough in order to get the what do you call that? The Shedinja. Also, people are saying that it's hard to get Nincada and everything like that. So if you can get Nincada, that's pretty awesome. And people still trying to get their Ninjask or whatever. But anyway, let's jump back into this. So basically, it's just like when you spin the Pokestop, and you know how you get your 7-day streak or whatever, and then you can get like your items and sunstones and everything like that. Well, it's just like that, but research breakthrough wise, you have to wait your 7-day research breakthrough. And then, and remember, when you do your 7-day research breakthrough, it doesn't reset like the 7-day streak, which is actually pretty awesome. You can wait a whole month and still get the next one. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good. But anyway, yeah, 7-day research breakthrough. Then you'll get Pokeballs, you'll get your, you know, all the rest of your items and everything like that, your revives and everything like that, and Stardust. And then at some point, you will see that you got the Sinnoh Stone, which I think it still looks, it's pretty cool. So basically, we have a lot of work to do. We still need Murkrow and Electivire and everything like that, but I have my Murkrow. I also seen on social media that someone has gotten their, not Togekiss, but it's something else. I forgot what it was, but anyhow, shout out to that person that received their Gen 4 Pokemon evolution form anyway. So anyway, guys, that's enough about that, and we're going to jump into the rest of this here. And we're going to read the title of this whole outline, even though you already know. But here we go anyway. Alright, so it says, the Hatchathon highlights Pokemon with evolutions discovered in Sinnoh. Now, it's time to get cracking on an exciting event from November 14th at 1 p.m. PST to November 27th, 1 p.m. PST. Some Pokemon with evolved forms originally discovered in the Sinnoh region, such as Rhyhorn, Porygon, and Magby, will be present in 2km eggs. So, basically, you can hatch Rhyhorn, Porygon, and Magby in 2km eggs, and so this way you can obviously get that Sinnoh Stone at some point and get the Gen 4 version, which like I said, I already have my Magmortar. Now, so check out the details below. This is about the date and time, November 14th. You guys already know, I don't need to go over that. Bonuses is what we need to go over. Now, Pokemon such as Rhyhorn, Porygon, Magby will be presented 2km eggs. If you're lucky, you may hatch a shiny Elekid. So that's in addition to this event. It's time to hatch a plan to make the most of your eggs. Trainers, stay safe and happy exploring. Alright, now here it says, additionally, it appears as though the previously covered Sinnoh Stone is live, which it is, complete with glitch. And it's pretty funny because it still has that glitch code base, because that's what, it's because it's not in the main series. That's what I was trying to explain to you guys. It's glitch code based text stating it is 1106_name. And when you get it, and you go to your item box, that's exactly what it's going to look like. I should have took a screenshot before I actually used it on my Magmortar, but anyway, I have 100% Magmortar, so I'm happy about that. And I was waiting for that all that time, so now you can get your shiny versions and your 100%. So make sure when you get another thing, when you get your Sinnoh Stone, make sure you use it on your 100% and your shinies, or your luckies, or whatever it is. Otherwise, it'll just be, I mean, it's up to you, but to me, it'll be useless, you know, like, it'll be useless, not fighting. I mean, not fighting, but like not battling wise, but like it'll be useless mentally wise, like mental wise, because you want that great Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So like I said, if you have any shinies, 100%, or good CP levels, or stuff like that, then make sure you use it for that. But like I said, you can use it however you want to use it, or which Pokemon. It could be a really whack Pokemon. If you want to use it on that, it's up to you. But I'm just letting you know, to remind you to, it'll be better that way. But anyway, so that's what it's going to be called. The 1106_name. That's what the glitch code base is what's going to be called for these new Sinnoh Stone that never existed in the main series. However, and it is the evolution mechanism for several new Pokemon now. Now, the only confirmed means of obtaining it is through a 7-day research breakthrough, like I was explaining to you guys. So that way, you basically can know. Because, I mean, it was eating at me. I was just like, I wasn't going to make a video. And I was like, you know what? Everybody is asking me. So I was like, you know what? Let me just make a video. So this way, you guys can know what's going on. Some of you already know, but, like, just people that was hitting me up. So, basically, you guys actually know. Make sure you guys also follow me on Twitter also, because I post a lot of my videos on Twitter also. So, for those of you that don't know, I post everything, and I also put the link in the description. Everything, make sure you check in my description, because that's what I do. I put everything down in the description below. I put everything on Twitter. That's why I, say follow me guys on Twitter. I put all of that down in the description below, so you can already know what's going on. Make sure you comment down below and everything like that, so I can also help you there too. Anyway. It says, although it is early and other means may present themselves, here we will show the new Sinnoh Mons and those that cannot yet evolve. So that's why I was saying certain Pokemon can't evolve just yet, because Niantic, I guess, is still working on it, or they just want to hold it until, this way it prolongs Gen 4 until we can reach Gen 5. So let's jump right into this right now. Okay, so the evolution possibles are Rhydon into Rhyperior. Now you need 1 Sinnoh Stone and 100 candies. Magmar into Magmortar, you need 1 Sinnoh Stone, 100 candies. Electabuzz into Electivire, 1 Sinnoh Stone, 100 candy. And it's basically that for the rest of them. 100 candy for Electabuzz to Electivire, Togetic into Togekiss. And like I said, all these Pokemon I'm reading, these are Pokemon that's actually in there where you can already evolve them. You just need the Sinnoh Stone and 100 candy. So, Murkrow into Honchkrow, 100 candy. Mischievous into Mismagius, 100 candy. Gliscor into Gliscor, 100 candy. Sneasel into Weavile, 100 candy. Porygon 2 into Porygon Z, 100 candy. Roselia into Roserade, 100 candy. And Dusclops into Dusknoir, 100 candy, which I can't wait to actually get. And speaking of which, the other person I was giving a shout out to, and I didn't know exactly what Pokemon, Gen 4 Pokemon that they had, that was the one. It was Porygon 2. And now they got Porygon Z now. So they have their Gen 4 Porygon Z. So shout out to that person that has Porygon Z. Now, for the Pokemon that don't evolve just yet, as you can see on the right hand side, it says evolution currently not possible. This one right here is Apom. So you can't get Ambipom. Yama, you can't get Yanmega just yet. Curlier, you can't get Gallade just yet. Nosepass, you can't get Probopass just yet. Piloswine, you can't get Mamoswine just yet. Magneton, you can't get Magnezone just yet. Lickitung, you can't get Licky just yet. Tangela, you can't get Tangrowth just yet. Eevee, you can't get Glaceon or Leafeon just yet. And Snorunt, you cannot get Frostlash just yet. So we gotta basically wait for that. But for now, there's more Pokemon that we can actually get, Gen 4 Pokemon that we can get, which is actually pretty cool. But the best ones are actually really on this side. Not all of them, but I would say like that Eevee. I know everybody's waiting for Eevee, so that's basically like the biggest one everybody's waiting for, that Glaceon and that Leafeon. People have been talking about that for a long time. But anyway, let's jump into the rest of this video. Alright guys, now brace yourself, because these are the new shiny Pokemon that are now in game. Gen 4 Pokemon. This is new shiny Pokemon, Sinnoh evolutions. This is the Sinnoh Stone, in case you don't know, but that's what it looks like. Obviously you see the diamond and the pearl, so that's why they make it look that way. Now you get shiny Togepi, Togetic, and that's shiny Togekiss right there. You get shiny Honchkrow, shiny Magmortar, which I have Magmortar, but it's just not the shiny variant. You get shiny Elekid, which is why they put it out there. You get shiny Electabuzz, that's what shiny Electabuzz looks like. And then you get shiny Electivire, which you really can't tell if it's shiny or not, but you'll know, because obviously you'll have shiny Elekid, or especially Electabuzz, because it's like an orangey kind of color. You get shiny Duskull into shiny Dusclops, which I can actually get a shiny Dusknoir. I can get a couple of them because I have a lot of shiny Duskulls. So, and then shiny Badou into shiny Roselia, and then this is shiny Roserade. It has a purple and grayish rose rather than the standard blue and black. So that's how you'll know that it's shiny. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, so let's jump in. We're gonna talk about Meltan next. Alright, now so Let's Go connectivity and Meltan. For those with the memes, earlier we tweeted that our connectivity between Let's Go and Pokemon Go was live. However, this is not the only part that was live. Basically, a lot of people don't really know how the whole Meltan thing works between Pokemon Let's Go and Pokemon Go. Now, the two between that, in order to get Meltan, you have to basically, well, to get the you can get Meltan in Pokemon Go. That's why it's unknown. Location is basically not found because, well, it's just not him. But anyhow, in order to get the Meltan box, you have to actually trade over Meltan from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go, and then you don't necessarily have to evolve it, but it's like a mystery box. But you have to connect to Pokemon Go into Pokemon Let's Go in order to get the Meltan box. And then don't forget, you can also evolve Meltan into Melmetal, and I believe you can still evolve it into in Pokemon Let's Go. So that's something I actually got to teach myself also, so I can let you guys know. If you already know, just put it down in the link below. That way you taught me something. But anyhow, here it says Nintendo Switch and Pokeball Plus can now be connected to Pokemon Go, which I actually saw the Pokeball. I think that is so cool, like the way it looks. But yeah, so let's jump into the rest of this. Alright, so it says those that happen to have Let's Go already through either early deliveries, review copies, or other means that may not be in line with good business practices have been able to demonstrate catching Meltan through the mystery box, because that's how you can actually catch it. You can catch it through a mystery box. You can also catch Meltan in Pokemon Go like we've already been doing, but it obviously turned into a Ditto after. That you can only get by transferring Pokemon to Let's Go, such as these images posted by to Reddit by, well, you guys get the name. I'm not going to actually say it because I don't want to get demonetized, although it's not the actual wording, but you guys can actually see it. But yeah, anyway, this is the mystery box right here. It says a mysterious old box opening it causes a certain Pokemon to appear for a limited time, which they mean obviously is Meltan. So yeah, and there's Meltan right there. That's what it looks like, actually not Ditto form. So, and Melmetal, obviously you see right down there, which it looks like a transform or whatever, but you need 400 candies to evolve Meltan into Melmetal. So let's jump into the rest of this as far as box sales go. Alright now guys, before I wrap this video up, we're going to talk about the box sales. So it would not be an event without a sale on boxes, and once again they do favor more of the incubator incline than anyone else. Sorry Raid Pass users, you just have not had a good run of the Raid Passes. We will have the usual analysis up later, but for now here's what is available. So basically you get in the special box you get 3 egg incubators, 2 premium Raid Passes, 1 incense, and 1 lure module. In the great box you get 5 super incubators, 3 Raid Passes, 3 incense, 2 lucky eggs. Whereas Ultra, you need 1,480 coins. For the great you need 780 coins, and for the special you need 480 coins. But for the Ultra box you get 12 super incubators, 8 Raid Passes, 6 lucky eggs, and 5 lure modules, which is really cool because I'm just glad that they're finally not adding any incense in the Ultra box like they used to, and that was really boring. A lot of people don't like incense anymore because it's kind of boring, but not really. If you put a lure module with an incense, it's said from word of mouth that it attracts even more Pokemon, which it should. I mean, it's 2 different kind of lure modules and kind of attractors, if you will. So we're going to talk about the Eevee and Pikachu hats right now. But before I do, just know that the best box all the time, well, not all the time, but sometimes it's the Ultra box. If you can't, try to get something that's not incense based, such as like great boxes or whatever. But sometimes great boxes, like right now, has an incense in it, but you can do what you want. I just thought I'd just throw that in there. Anyway, Eevee and Pikachu hats. Now, while not live at the time of writing, Trails has showcased on his stream that as another Let's Go tie-in, your avatar will be able to wear hats featuring either Eevee or Pikachu, the mascots of Let's Go. Now, remember, both of those Pokemon are actually shiny, by the way. Now, if you are planning on getting Let's Go, you can rock a hat with your favorite Pokemon on there, which I shall be rocking Eevee because it is easily the most adorable. Hashtag Team Eevee. So, basically, you get to choose from Eevee, which is, as you can see, is right here, and then Pikachu that's right here. I will choose Eevee just because it's not the star of the show like Pikachu. Although, shout out to Pikachu, but Eevee I feel like doesn't get too much justice, so I choose Eevee. Plus, Eevee I think is really cool. You know. But anyway, guys, that's basically gonna wrap this video up. So yeah, I just want to throw that in there and let you guys know about all these Pokemon. So yeah, that's basically gonna wrap this up. So make sure you guys like, comment, sub, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Comment down below, smack a like on this video. Crush the notification bell so you can stay updated on my latest videos. And also make sure you're turning on post notifications because YouTube sometimes don't give out people's videos. So make sure you're doing that. And as always, guys, peace and love. Stay blessed, stay humble, keep your head up. And remember to always, always be blessed. And I'm out. Peace.